Hello again, it's me. Thanks for joining me in the House of Sonic Silliness. It's a rainy day here in LA. I have a little bit of free time, so I was just about to do something for myself. I was going to go on a selfish little journey of just audio pleasure. Take me to Pleasure Town. Oh, we're going there. So there's this record that I love by Ariana Grande. It's called Positions. A friend of mine that I've collaborated with a whole bunch, London on the Track, he did this record. It's freaking sweet. This was a huge song. It's one of my favorite beats that's ever come out. And, all the respect in the world to the engineering team and the mixer, Mr. Serban. Like, oh my God, we're not worthy. Like, incredible. So, not talking crap here, but I do got to say the song was just mixed and mastered a little bit too loud for me. And whenever I listen to it, I just feel like there's just this restraint. And that kind of limits the potential of my enjoyment of the record anyway. And I am completely entitled to my opinion about that. So again, there's no disrespect to anybody. We're all out here trying to play the game with loudness and get client approvals, and that's just who it is. That's how it goes. But when I have situations like this, I love to just dig into the song and do my own mix and print my own pass so that I can enjoy it a lot more. So I put this one through Lala AI, which is a stem splitter, and I broke out stems of the drums and the bass and the instrumental. And for this example, the only thing that I think I just really want to alter is I want to just add more beef and more intensity and more transient and more punch to the low end of the kick and maybe some of those 808s too. I want to hear what this record sounds like with bottom. So that's what we're going to do. But the one main thing that we have to overcome is that on YouTube, there is going to be some copyright issues. So I'm not going to be able to play the full beat with the vocals. We're just going to work on the drums. Let's dig in. This is what we got so far. Then the 808s come in. All right. Right off the bat, I just want to add a little bit of boom downstairs. We could try something like the Voice of God, which has been a favorite of mine for a couple of hours. It's only a resonant filter, and what I'm actually looking to do is I want to add, I think just some length and an actual note, and I think subloom is going to be the thing for the job here. Ha ha ha! Very clever placement, Jesse. Yes, son of a gun. Yeah. Let's just crank this up here. We'll probably. Get it to where it's only being triggered by the kicks. That sounds good to me. See, that's cool because then we're only triggering the low end. Voice of God is cool, but it's just going to add that resonant peak to pretty much anything in the low end. And this way, we're just latching onto things that have transients. So that's why I feel like this is a better tool in this scenario. So let's turn up our pitch now. If you want to go way long. Let's loop just our drum section. Let's go a little more decay maybe. Yeah, saturate. Yeah, Voice of God, you lose this time. Sorry, get you out of here. Let's hear what we had before. And here it comes. And let's make sure it's working with the section that has bass in it. right, that's getting really fun. One thing is that those hats are ripping my face off. So let's do a little top end EQing here. Oh my God, 12K is murdering me. That's much better. And now I just want to add some intensity to the beat. And you guys know what I like. Split EQ is the way for me. Let's do this thing. Boosting up that transient in the low end does bring up a little bit of warbliness with the 808, so I do want to cut some of the decay of that 808. That's nice. It's kind of getting it out of the way and letting that transient of the kick really poke through nicely. All right, let's hear this whole thing again. I am monitoring so loud right now. Oh my God. And also that there's like a whistle, like a soccer coach whistle sample in the beat, which is incredibly sick, but I want to EQ that. A little bit of that resonance out. And you know, guys, we're always like boosting and finding the resonance and cutting, but like this time for this, I'm going to just cut to find the resonance, and I'm going to search for it, and I'm going to listen until the sound goes away. All right? So let's do a big cut. There, it's completely gone. So let's bring it back now, and we will deploy our wonderful eyes closed, ears open approach, where we're able to just close our eyes, hold down that option key, and then just move that gain up and down until our brain and our ears are telling us it's all in the right spot, right? Okay, here's what we had before, bypassing all plugins. With without and then at this point, it's like, well, the beat, it really is feeling good. Maybe a little bit of, all right, there's still some harshness on the hats. We could use, I like RX de-esser. We could output just the. That's actually really nice. Just like 1 dB of de-essing. And you know, that's another example. They're using the delta mode on like Sue. They're using the output S only. Like, you just really listen for what you're trying to eliminate and dial in until you really hone in on it, and then undo that setting and then just dial in the threshold, and that can really help to get some of that stuff happening. I mean, we could go into Soothe if we wanted to, but I feel like we're on the verge of like taking too much clarity away from the beat, and a lot of these cats like just really want this stuff to just be really present and rip your face off. And part of that, the way that, you know, 808 and 909 claps and those drums, just part of the way that they bounce around the club, and, you know, having that live sound it's important. Can't have that shit foggy. And the relationship, you know, in the low end between the 808 and the kick is almost equally as important to the way that the top end of the vocal is interacting with the top end of the snare and the top end of the hat. So it's tough to say where any of this stuff should be until we would have Ariana's vocal in there, right? Everything out. Everything in. God, it's sweet, dude. Wow, I went to find a resonance of the 808, just kind of that upper kind of thing. And I found that I really like what the kick transient does there. So I'm gonna freaking use this guy. Oh, I don't have an additional band. So you know what we do? You know what we do? We just make another one. I really want to boost the upper lows of the kick. Just the upper lows hits you in the chest the way that like PA cabinets do. You know, you get all the low end, you get the subs, but they just, there's a really punchy thing. Switching to NS10s right now. Whoa. I don't know how. No? What the hell? Switching to NS10s, a lot of that low end impact and low end transient, you know. The upper lows, 100 to 200, that is the low end on the little iPhone speaker and on the NS10 speakers. You know, make that move on the NS10s, go back to the Strauss. I might find that it's a little overboard. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm gonna crank the speakers way up again. And I'm actually, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna kind of just contour the top end. I want this to be able to go as loud as possible without being abrasive. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I turn songs up in the car, it's not to just get hit in the face with mid-range and top end. I turn the song up so I can feel the low end. Like, I want to feel like I'm in a venue. I want to feel the excitement. I want to get goosebumps. I want to feel like I'm in a concert setting. Like, I'm vulnerable. I'm absorbing music. It's really, really great. So, but we can't let the top end get in the way of that. So that's kind of our test. You can't be jamming 10 hours a day mixing at that volume. But like, it's very important to know what the club and what the biggies are going to be. See what these are doing. Look at these speakers right now. Ooh. Yeah, baby. It's too loud in here. Yeah, feels good. Might be way too much low end. I check in the car all the time. I check in the AirPods. Check it everywhere, man. Just get it right, get it vibing, get it feeling good. This is feeling good. Woo, woo. It's fun, man. Making music is fun, you guys. You should be having a blast in here. You should be having a good time. Go out, have a good day. Go make some music, get some goosebumps, turn it up. Feel some shit, baby. Let's go! See you guys. Peace.